crumbing!
Oh no!
This is pretty nerve-wracking. Such a big hole in the side of a boat.
Oh.
In last week's episode, we announced that we're selling our narrowboat home and moving into Rambler and Ronnie, our tiny narrowboat and camper van.
This week, we're packing up and moving out.
For the last 3 years, we've lived and travelled full-time on Rasheen, our narrowboat home, exploring the UK waterways. It's been an amazing adventure. We've met lots of wonderful people and learnt a lot. It's been such an incredible way to live, being able to take our floating home to some mad places. But it's all about to change. We're downsizing massively, we're selling up and doing something a bit crazy, and we'll be living between our tiny narrowboat Rambler and our self-converted camper van Ronnie. If you'd like to know the reason why we're making this move, you can find out in last week's episode. But before any new adventures can commence, we need to move out.
Okay guys, it is happening. We are packing up and we're moving out. Crazy, huh? I'm gonna start by doing the kitchen. I'm going to start doing the bookshelves. I'm just going to try and start packing. I think there's a lot more stuff in here than we realise. There's a lot of deep cupboards where things have been sheltering for the last 3.5 years. Benny's going to be in Rambler building things in there to sort of make it a little bit more livable. He needs to make a cupboard for the toilet because we don't have a toilet in there yet. Some more storage. I think he's going to put a sink in. So yeah, it's all happening. It's exciting, we're excited. Let's get on with it. So I've got everything out of the cupboards. I've still got another cupboard next to the fridge to do. Food that we use every day. These are all the jars that I'm not sure what to do with. So in these 3 boxes, there's like a load of dried food, like dried peas and actual dried vegetables and stuff. So obviously we're going to keep all that. That's all for like winter food, I guess, like soups and stews. Trying to figure out where things should be, which space things need to be in, or if we should split them. There's more glass in here. There's all Benny's brewing bottles. Oh my goodness. I don't know where it's all going to go. I mean, I know where it's going to go ultimately, but it's just, at the moment, we're a bit unprepared. We just need to go and get a load of boxes from like a Lidl or a supermarket, like a banana boxes or something, to put everything in, because at the moment we don't have anything to put anything in. So that, I think, is the problem. It's mayhem. It's absolute mayhem.
Oregano. I think originally, when Emily purchased it, she didn't realise 500 grams was going to look like this.
It's so much. And it's ridiculous.
I think that's like half empty as well.
But do you know when I bought that?
4 years ago.
When we lived in the house, yeah.
So many things I've only seen once or twice before that have emerged.
This
I like
is the problem.
The apocalypse food is a good one though. You bought in case there was apocalypse, and it's, a few years have passed and it's like, flipping it, we best just eat this food. We'll have to put apocalypse on hold now and just get stuck in. Like, look at these dried onions. We'll make some incredible stews out of this food though. I'm actually really excited about using this.
So that's why, yeah, I think this one needs to go in the van.
Got these chopped dates, they went out of date last year.
Oh really?
Dates and dates. They are dates, so in a way they actually transcend them.
I think the oregano needs to go in the bin. You don't need to pour it in, just pop it in.
There's something satisfying about just letting it go psss.
Right, okay, fine.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I feel like such a waste of food.
We're kind of just littering if we put it in a bush, are we?
I don't think anyone's going to eat. Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably not a massive problem if we just put it in a bush, I suppose.
Someone's going to be like, why does that smell like an Italian takeaway?
All the rats are going to be eating proper cuisine, aren't they? They'll be like, we found this excellent oregano, there's like 500 grams of it. Should I just put it in a bush?
No, let's leave it in the bin. That's fine.
I'm just thinking about the rats now. Imagining the flipping Friday night down at Nino's. They'll be like, you won't believe what's on the menu now. Everything's got freaking oregano in it.
Snails with oregano.
Yeah. Little rotten bits of our sausage roll, oregano all over it. Yeah.
I really don't like to waste food, but that is old. And I never meant to buy that much of it. That is ridiculous. And I bought it like 4 years ago.
You should have bought 50 grams. Not
yeah, I know. Okay.
This might be 2 years old.
What is it?
Kombucha. You ready to see what it's going to do? Crumb and egg!
Oh no!
Flips!
Oh no!
That, oh man, I've never opened anything and that happened before.
Very, very glad that that hasn't exploded before. Oh my goodness. I think it's older than 2 years. Oh man, that's gonna be so sticky.
What a mess.
Right.
Yeah, I think it might be
Time to mop.
It might actually be over 3 years old, but do you know what's slightly worrying? In the storage, I've got a crate of these.
Oh no. Didn't we make it when we lived in the house?
No, I think I made it on the boat because we were going to open a boat shop. I even made like the shelves for it. In fact, down there is one that was going to be a shelves for like beer and kombucha. And that was going to be the sign. I think I made everything, and then I realised I needed about 4 licences to trade.
So we didn't do that.
So I didn't bother.
Right, well the floor needed mopping anyway. It is a few days later. It's a really hot sunny day. We just need to move up a bit because we've been here for a few days now. And find another mooring. We're not going far. I think it's about a mile this time. And I think there's parking right next to the canal as well, which will be great because we need to sort some stuff out in the van. Someone's looking fancy.
Dressed for the weather, guys.
I think sometimes I get shots of you topless and people think you're just naked.
Okay, do a full body sweep
There
so
we
you
go,
can confirm.
he's even got socks on, guys.
I don't do naked as much as I'd like. Okay, so it's been a while since I've done any DIY in Rambler, but yesterday I went on a bit of a... and got some done. I built a brand new storage bench in here, and I also got a compost toilet, which is a heck of an upgrade because I couldn't do that before, which was a pain in the butt. But now,
Literally.
Let me do the big reveal to you. The new storage bench. So it's not quite finished yet, but here is the gist.
Way.
It's so it's just a place to like, and when the burner's on in winter, if you get cold toes, this will be the spot.
Definitely.
This is one of the foams from the dinette in the big boat. So underneath it, we've got some ply, which covers where the compost toilet that I got.
Yeah.
I'll show you, it's got a separator, a little bit moist in there. Won't tell you why. And yeah, then it lifts up on this side as well, where it's like a nice big space for storage. We need all the storage we can get. And yeah, it's better to just, I think it's going to be better to just have this here instead of just having like a pile of stuff everywhere.
Absolutely.
And as well, I noticed that when some people were visiting the boat, they kind of didn't know where to go. But now when they come in here, there's no excuse but to sit down, sit like this and have the deep philosophical discussion that we've all been begging for. So that's enough for now. I'll show you what else I've got, which is this is a sink I bought months ago and never installed, and the tap and all its parts here. So I'm going to be putting these in the next few days. One of the reasons I have been reluctant is that I don't know how to properly do the drainage outlet for the sink, but I'm going to overcome the inertia and just try and get it done.
Anyway, this was a massive tangent. Let's move the boats. So Benny's just going to go over to the boatyard that's just literally through that bridge and get a new gas bottle for Rambler because he's putting a little hob thing in it, but so he needs a new gas bottle. And I'm going to hang back a little bit just because he doesn't know how much fuel he's got. So if he stalls, I'm going to have to be around to tow him. So we'll just wait for a minute. I've forgotten how fast this boat can go when it's not towing. It feels really strange not having Rambler behind me now, actually. Got so used to it.
We've moored up in a really nice shady spot where we can also park right there.
Yes.
So all that's left to be done is to retrieve the van and then get on with our day.
Okay, we've been shopping. Look how handy this is. Okay, I was struggling to find anywhere to put anything yesterday. I just needed some boxes to pack stuff into, so I have been to Lidl and I have got quite a lot of trays. They didn't have any banana boxes, which was pretty annoying, so hopefully these will do the job. Let's get them in. So the boat is an absolute tip currently. I guess that's what happens when you're moving out of somewhere. I'm going to pack our books into these boxes and sort of just generally start getting ornaments together and stuff like that. It does feel sad, but I'm more excited than anything. Obviously, this has been our home for 3.5 years, so it's going to feel sad. Parked on a slope. I'm going to start bringing things in. Oh my! There you go, that gives you an idea of how slopey it is. The table's just come out on its own too. Nope. Stay. Oh. Bottle of wine from Italy. Forgot about that. Are they going to fit next to each other? Yes! Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Check that out. There's not really anything else I can do today, so I'm probably going to go back in the boat now. We're going to start moving our clothes in and stuff, but obviously we're working in between doing all this. We're doing the videos and the Etsy shop, and Benny's trying to get Rambler prepped, so there's a lot going on, so it's a bit of a slow process. Also, we have a lot of stuff that needs to go to our storage container. That is up in Yorkshire, so we can't just pop there. It's like about an hour or 2 hours away, and we're going to be going there soon. So there's going to be piles of stuff all over the boat for a little while yet.
Today we have porridge for breakfast. It's feeling more autumnal and more appropriate. So the seasons truly are changing.
Yeah, it is super wet, super cold and wet out there.
So I have all the parts to now install the sink, tap and drain for Rambler, but I need to cut a hole in the worktop, so I kind of need to be outside for that. So today might not be the best day as it's raining, but perhaps tomorrow or the day after will be the day that I can finally get water in Rambler.
Also, in other news, we're taking the outboard back.
Yes, yes we are.
So you may recall, or you may be used to seeing, another outboard on the back of this big boat. That is because we bought a second one because we didn't think we could fix the one in Rambler. But then when Brad and Brian sent us that part, obviously now Rambler's engine is fixed.
So we don't need that one.
So we don't need that one, and to be honest, it wasn't quite as good as we thought it was anyway, and the chap is so lovely and he has said we can take it back to him.
He's happy to take it back, so yeah. We're going to take it back to Red Hill tomorrow.
It is so dark outside, it's crazy.
Yeah, we're slightly under some trees, but it's dark. Whoa!
Decadent.
Hot. It is decadent.
Not the best time to try and move boxes of books in the rain. It's really raining. Oh, I am soaking. It's really, really raining out there now. It's kind of impossible to get anything to the van without it getting soaked, so I'm just going to give up on that today. I think I'm just going to get on and paint the walls and the ceiling today, just get that done, and then we'll do the moving tomorrow or another day. Right, that's all the fun taping done. I'm going to get the rollers out and start painting. By the way, I did sand all this. It is all prepped and ready to go. I have painted the ceiling. My arms are aching so much from painting like this for the last like 2 hours. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. It just looks so much better, nice and fresh.
Hello. So today I'm installing the water system into Rambler. By water system I mean more the sink and the drain, drilling a hole for the skin fitting to go in, which is a part that I've been waiting for that's just arrived. So that's this part here. And also I bought the drill bit to drill the hole. It's a 25mm drill bit, so it's pretty thick. But before I do that, I also need to cut a hole in my worktop so the sink can fit in it in the first place. Emily's packing the boat down a bit. I think she's actually doing some painting as well. So this is what I'm going to do while she's busy doing that. So let us begin. So here is the tap. It's just a cold water tap that I got online. Here is the sink, which is small, but I think it's a good enough size to use to do a bit of washing up and to wash my face and brush my teeth in and stuff. And here is my 20mm pipe. I've actually got my drain plug guy on already just to see if it would fit, and it does. I should probably also add that I already have a pump installed and I have all of the plumbing that's going to lead up to the tap. But I don't think I have run a cable from my batteries with a switch to the pump yet, so I still need to do that. But let's get this bit done first. Just realised what I did. Why have I done that? This is the kind of thing I do. This is true behind the scenes. I need to put that through the sink before I screw it onto this with the Jubilee clip. Oh! Right. See? Supposed to do that? Oh my god, does that even fit? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. I'm making it fit. It's fitting today. Oh my gosh, it doesn't fit. Maybe it doesn't go like that. It doesn't. Gosh, it's hard to... Yeah, I think it just goes on the bottom and then... Oh yeah. Cogs turning slowly. There, that's on. That size. Yeah, so I've got bits in here. Oh yeah, got a little bit of everything in here. So I've measured the distance from the drain plug to the wall. So I'm going to cut it at 33 centimeters long, the pipe. Hang on, I should probably sample that and put it in a song first. No, stay focused, I can do that later. Before I seal the sink, I will sample it and use it in a song. I've cut my pipe to the length I want it to be, and I've found where I want my skin fitting to go into the wall. I've measured it down from the gunnel, so I can see from the outside as well, using that measurement, that it's at a good height. It's well away from the water line. So I'm going to drill a small hole from this side and then drill the big hole from the outside once I've done that. And the reason for that is I think that it's going to be easier to cut the thick holes starting with the metal, because on this side I've got ply to get through and then a layer of spray foam as well. So I've made my hole It's a bit of a balancing act because I want it to be at the right angle so the water drains really nicely from the sink, but also I want to keep it away from the rubbing strip. This is pretty nerve-wracking, I have to say. It's a bit of a scary thing putting such a big hole in the side of a boat on purpose. But here we go. I think we must be close by now. What? Did that go in? Okay, the middle bit that's just dropped out. I don't know if it's gone in or not. I think it did. Did you hear it splash? I've just got my earplugs in, I can't really hear. I heard it tap against metal. How's that happened? Okay, we're through. Yes! We're through. We are through, we're through. Try not to drop this in the water. Oh yeah.
Wow, you've done it. That's neat.
Yeah, of course it's neat.
Neater than I thought it was going to be. Was it easy? Was it okay?
Yeah, it took a few minutes. I did it, and then the drill bit in the middle, it was like that, and it just plopped out in the water. But this is still tight in here.
How on... That doesn't make sense, because isn't that the bit that attaches it?
I think maybe something's vibrated out there, but...
Oh well, at least you've done it. It's a shame that that's gone in the canal though.
I just heard it tink against metal. I don't actually know if it's gone in. It could be in the grass.
Oh, this is amazing. Look at your little sink.
But do you know what? I think...
It looks so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be great. While Benny's doing that, I am going to move more stuff to the van. I'm probably going to put all of our clothes in there as well now, apart from a few things. What else am I putting in the van?
Everything. Everything.
Okay, everything. But look at the stern, it's so weird without the outboard.
No, it was a beautiful piece of furniture, but it had to go.
1 minute, did we explain? We took the outboard back today. The guy we bought it off, who's really lovely and we know him, was happy for us to take it back because it wasn't working like he thought it was. So it's gone. It's so weird. Look at all of the space. And where we've painted the stern walls, oh my goodness, look how good that looks. It's looking amazing. And the back walls. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's just try and do it. Okay, let's take that for now, put that in the van, come back and maybe pack some more. We're still on the slope. This is all my work stuff. Still going to be working while we're on the road. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that is going to be going to our storage. You got it in?
It's in.
Oh, wow! That's nice. Good work. Hey, look at that!
Well, I had to play around with the sink for a bit longer, and I've just been tidying up and doing some finishing bits and pieces. I sealed the sink as well. It's getting dark now, so I'm gonna go in and get some food. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome everybody. Well, today it seems to be the case that autumn is suddenly upon us. It's a rainy, cosy day here on the boat, and I've come into the possession of some baking apples, cooking apples. Let me show you. It's not full of massive Peppa Pigs. It's actually full of delicious cooking apples. These are from my mother's next door neighbour. We made a crumble at my mum's already and it was awesome. We've still got loads of apples left because you only need like 5 to make a crumble. And Eric got a bit carried away and picked off like 35. There was talk of cider and I said we need a cider press, so that idea went. So I think I'll just keep making crumbles every other day.
I'm totally up for that.
So today I'm making a crumble. So I've already started peeling and chopping them. I'm going to fill this up with them raw. A crumble mix with butter and flour and sugar, and then we'll put some cinnamon in there and put a little bit of sugar in with this, and then it all cooks in the oven in like 40 minutes.
Oh my neck, I thought you had to cook it in a pan and then put it in there.
That's what I've always done before, but I looked at this recipe last time and it said put it straight in. My mum didn't believe me either, and we tried it and it was perfect. Okay, here it is.
Oh, that looks amazing. We've actually got some custard, haven't we? I tell you what, it smells so good in here. It smells quite Christmassy because we put plenty of cinnamon in this. I'm so excited to try it. I haven't had crumble for years. And we've made friends with our neighbour here, so he's going to have some crumble too.
Okay.
Mmm. That looks horrible.
This is fantastic. What do you think then?
It is amazing. I'm sorry for questioning how much sugar you put in it, because it is actually perfect.
It is, isn't it?
It's perfectly tart, perfectly sweet. Yeah, it's amazing. Do you guys like cold custard with hot crumble, or would you have hot custard with this?
We've just got back to the boats. We've been away for a week, doing various things.
You went to a water park.
We did. Went to the UK's largest water park.
Went on the most terrifying water flumes. Never done that before. Did that.
I wish we had B-roll to show you, but we didn't film in there.
So we also went to our storage, sorted that out, made some space in there for all our junk. Probably should just be getting rid of stuff, but we're not, we're keeping it. So today we are getting stuff out of the boat, we're properly moving out, getting it in the van and taking it to our storage up in West Yorkshire. So best get on. First thing, we're going to get the plants out and put them in Rambler and turn Rambler into a tiny jungle.
It's time to go jungle mode.
Because there's quite a lot of plants in here and Rambler's tiny. See how this goes.
Oh.
Can't really see, you kind of camouflage. Apart from your
I'm
pink.
still here.
There's a good look on you, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a couple of accessories to make me more fashionable, I suppose.
Really goes with the pink.
Time to head on into Congleton and show everybody what I'm about. Do 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 do. Just be like, hey, I love your earrings. Where'd you get those? I'm going down Garden Centre. Give me some.
Welcome to your new home, plants.
Okay, you can go over there. You get to go there.
That's a pretty good spot for that one, I reckon.
You get to go there.
Oh my goodness.
Where's the other guy? I've already put a plate here for you. You get to go next to the banjo. You get to go up here.
Ah, lovely.
Pretty much moved in now.
Yay! What are we going to do with the other plants? There's so many more.
Is that?
Yeah. Okay, let's go sort out the clothes boxes that are under the bed.
Yes.
We kind of have winter clothes and summer clothes that we swap out in these big boxes. I think everything's just got mixed up. It is definitely not summer anymore. Yesterday was actually the autumn equinox, so it's freezing now. Put the fire on.
Yeah, let's go get these clothes sorted out quick.
I think before we do that, maybe these guys need to move out.
They need to go back in. Rambler. Spit open.
Is it getting busy in there yet?
This is this one.
This is this one. That's bedding.
Okay, we've had a sort out, now we're taking these to the van.
I was going to do a lovely hyperlapse for you guys of us packing up in here, but then we've just realised it's like pure mayhem and we just don't know where to start, and I'm just wandering around. I don't know what to do. There's just so much stuff. If you'd like to come over here to these boxes of pure nightmare, what is all this stuff? Who knows? This is it's just like junk, but it's all like, it's that useful junk that you don't know or you don't want to get rid of, you know?
Yes, so we're at the point where we've got to all of the tiny shelf knickknacks that just, you know, they're kind of useful, like that's kind of useful. This is like a little cool knife, it's kind of useful.
What even are they?
These are like adapters for a water pump, they're kind of useful. But I mean, what the heck, we're not going to use them
Sewing
for
machine
ages.
oil.
Yeah, we've got boxes like this, full of endless cables. I know that you guys can relate because everybody has these boxes.
Or at least drawers.
But it's happened to us as well, where we've head off to this storage and we've looked in a lot of the boxes and gone, wow, this is such a random assortment of things. So useful, but we'll never use it. But we don't want to throw it away because that does seem like a waste.
Rock that looks like a frog.
Need that. No, don't. We need that. One thing I'm going to do is go to a market in Todmorden and attempt to sell at a very, very reasonable price some of these knickknacks and some other things that just need to move on in the world.
5p, that sort of thing.
I think my milk's boiling. Oh, not again. Oh, come on!
Oh, Benny, it smells burnt.
It'll be alright. It's going to be a very hot chocolate. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
Do you know if you've noticed Benny's fantastic new dungarees? The socks totally match Benny.
And they match the shirt.
I know, that's what I mean. That's
why it took me so long to get dressed this morning. I was like, those socks, oh no, it's got to be those socks. It didn't really. I've been wearing these for 3 days.
Are you ready, Benny, to continue with this attempted packing?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go for
We can do this. Might as well get a box and just, we can start sorting some of these last bits into the box.
The thing is, I've kind of done a preliminary... You just put the box straight in the box? Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, but what... This isn't helpful.
This is reckless, isn't it? Oh.
I don't even know what that charge is. I've never seen it before.
That's nice. Lunch break.
Oh my, what have we got? What have we got?
Avocado on toast with potato cakes that I made. Cucumber, spring onion, sauerkraut. I've got halloumi. Yeah, this is stressful, isn't it? Packing up things and trying to figure out where to put everything or what to keep and what not to keep.
Sometimes I'd like to just throw everything away.
Okay, it's 4:30. We've done a fair bit more packing. The van is looking rather full now, but I don't think we're going to make it to our storage today as it's a 2-hour drive and it shuts about 6:30, so it would be a mega rush, which...
We'd get there and they'd be closing, so...
Yeah, it might not be wise.
Yeah.
We've still got a lot to sort out, so we'll get that done, but not push ourselves too hard. We'll have a nice rest, which will give us the power to do more tomorrow.
Today we're going to the storage. Go and drop all this stuff off that's in the van. We're at the storage.
There's something really funny on the back of the van, Emily. You got to see it.
Oh no, what is it?
Come on.
Oh wow, that's nice. Okay, so we've got everything in the storage apart from the folding bike, which is going to have to live in the van now. We've got a huge pile of stuff to give to Benny's mum's to sell at the market, so we're putting loads of stuff back in the van now. It is moving in day. Look at the state of this van. As you know, we've actually spent quite a lot of time in here recently anyway, so it's kind of like our stuff's already in here, but somehow there's still loads more stuff to put away. It's mainly food and kitchen things. There's a couple of shelves that were in the boat that we're now going to have in here, so they need to go up today. They'll be really useful for like spices and stuff like that. And then there's another little one up there that I'm going to put at the back of the van. So the first thing I did, which didn't take very long, was put this here. I'm going to use that for vegetables and stuff and fruit. It's actually Benny's birthday in a couple of days, so that's why his birthday cards are there. But I thought that looked pretty cute there, and it's going to be handy to put the fruit and veg in. I think I'm going to start with these food bags, just get the cans and stuff away, and then start on the other kitchen stuff. Instead of doing what most sensible people do, which would be to just move out fully from the big boat and into our new spaces, we have been having to drag it out over a few weeks just because we've been so busy. But yeah, it would have been nice just to move everything out, move everything in one go. This is a good step, getting the stuff into the van. We've got everything into Rambler already, although that still needs sorting out. Benny needs to still build some cupboards because we don't actually have any storage in there. Right, that's all the cans away. Now I have this pot of herbs and spices and stuff. We took the spice rack out of the boat, so we thought it would be really great to have in here. So I'm going to try and put it up over here. That's the plan, to put it up between the wall and the hatch there. I don't have any drill bits with me, so I'm just going to try screwing straight through that. I think it'll work. Oh my goodness, it's up! Benny found these ridiculous little pins, so we put them in the holes. Oh, that's so cool. Right, let's get the spices in. First job done. I'm really happy with that. I've put up the little shelf over the bed as well. Yeah, it's gonna be lovely to have a little space to put a cup of tea while we're reading our book at night. So I've shuffled some stuff about. I've put everything away for the kitchen. So that is all done. I've done it! I've moved us in. It's all done. Yeah, I spent some time sorting out the cupboards. I've made a proper place for all my work stuff, which is super important to me. The worst thing is when I've got a load of orders and I just can't get to my work stuff. Until now, it's just been under the bed, kind of not very easy to get to. So everything's got its own place now. Everything's easy to get to. So yeah, it's brilliant. I'm really happy. Can't wait to be living in here properly. Yeah, it's exciting. And the sun has come out and we're about to go out for a meal for Benny's birthday. So amazing end to the day, super happy. Just can't wait to be in here more now.
In our next video, we get some overdue van jobs and upgrades done and answer some of your questions in a mini Q&A. Thanks so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!
From your shell, emerge from the bush, treat yourself well, share your hearts, do